Hey there. So, in thinking about a series, I want you to think about focusing on a single idea. A series can be made up of similar concepts, similar subjects, similar compositions, similar materials, similar techniques, similar sizes. Get the picture? It's the similarity that creates a series. It doesn't have to be all of those things, but it has to be a few of those things. And one of the things that will cover the most bases at one time is to have a single theme or idea that unifies the whole body of work. So, how do you go about finding that idea? Step one, the first thing is to look at images of your past work. We did that in lesson 2, but this time I want you to really look at them on the computer. When you look at them in thumbnail size, in the thumbnail view, I want you to look for similarities in subjects, compositions, materials, and techniques. Look for what pulls them together. And then list 5 things that show up consistently in what you've done over and over and over and over again, even when they're not from the same series. So you're looking at the actual physical works and looking for where those similarities are. Then eliminate the things from your list that you don't like and hold on to the ones that you'd like to develop more. The second thing that you can do to help develop that idea is make a list of the subjects that you really enjoy working with. So if you have a passion for dogs, you might want to be painting dogs. That could be one of the things, one of the subjects that you list there. But you can have a passion for something and not really have a desire to paint it. I have a passion for horses. I have only rarely painted a horse. It has just not carried over into the subject matter directly. Oh, but it sure has impacted it indirectly. I ended up painting the places associated with my horse, the pastures, the surrounding fields, the neighborhood of the place where he lived. So think about the subjects that you really enjoy working with. Think about the passions that you really have, and think about narrowing it down to 1 or 2 for this first series or this next series. Number 3, you have to think about the approach that you're going to take. Think about the overall general style of how you work, not your particular individual style, but the general bigger style category within which you work. Not sure what it is? Look back up there at step number 1. Look at the things, look at your work in thumbnail and look at what those similarities are. Another way to find the category that you find most interesting is to browse through something like Saatchi Art or Artsy and look at the categories of paintings that you aspire to make. Then you can begin to identify what people talk about as being its overall, overarching style quality. Here's some real simple ones that almost everybody is going to fall into in some way, shape, or form. Realistic, expressionistic, or non-objective. Realistic means you are painting representationally, that people can recognize the subject matter. Doesn't mean it's photorealistic. It means that it's recognizable. Expressionistic means that you're letting your inner emotions express themselves in how you paint, and you're not locking yourself into what you see observationally. Then non-objective means that you want to move into completely non-representational work. Almost everything falls into one of those big 3 categories, but there's some other smaller ones that you might find on one of those online sites that will fit your personality even stronger. Take a look at those. And 4th, don't wait around for the perfect idea. Just pick an idea. Remember, there are no bonus points for perfection because perfection does not happen. Done is better than perfect. Your development will grow out of the act of doing, so I don't want you to over-intellectualize on this. No paralysis by analysis. Get her done. Get started. But fill out the worksheet that goes with this lesson, and I think you'll find yourself part the way down the road towards that next series.